just keep on doing this to pump out content.
When your ball is deep, you got to keep pumping.
He is staring straight into his brother's eyes, Jake Paul, after making that disgusting reference. Now, I've been telling you guys that Logan Paul and Jake Paul and Logan Paul are Bungus brothers. You got to understand, these media darlings are into some sick stuff. They'd have to be for the Illuminati to push them into the stratosphere of fame and fortune. I'm telling you, this will come out one day that Jake and Logan are lovers, and I will get no credit for breaking that story. Just look at them staring into each other's eyes. They get it. It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke between the Bungus bros. Now, what's not a joke is how sensitive little bitch Logan Paul likes to sue everybody. Listen to this.
I spoke to the board, filed a written complaint. Nick Khan, Triple H, Dwayne, not happy with you. Mess with the bull, you get the horns, buddy.
I gotta call a lawyer.
Wow. So even amongst the WWE cameramen, it is well known that Logan Paul is such a bitch that he has to sue everybody that hurts his feelings. I gotta call a lawyer. Listen to this.
I gotta call a lawyer.
I see why you're friends with John Cena. You guys.
He's getting roasted by this 90-year-old cameraman. Now, if you don't know the backstory, when Logan Paul was set to box Dylan Dennis kept bringing up the fact that Logan's girlfriend or fiance at the time, Nina Agdal, was a 304, was a hoe. And this upset Logan Paul so much, he is still suing Dylan Dennis. He's suing him for hyping up that fight. This is an ongoing lawsuit till this day. He still hasn't dropped it. And everybody other than KSI, his partner in Prime, his fellow Mongoloid, everybody aside from that jackass thinks he's a jackass for suing over that. And so we have this old man, this cameraman, mocking Logan for how he likes to sue. And it's hilarious.
No f***ing way, bro.
How's it going?
How's it going? How's it going, bros? Hey, bros, how's it going? You want to get some brewskis, bros? Hey, bros, skibbity-doo. Skibbity-doo with some rizzling, bros. Hey, bros, no cap. No cap, bros. Skibbity, no cap. Speaking of caps, look at this jackass. Look at this jackass with his dumb face. Douches of a feather flock together. Look at these douchebags. Why is he wearing his hat like this? With his dumb fat face. And what kind of name is Iraq? Iraq? Sounds a lot like Iraq. Is this guy secretly a terrorist? Is he a sleeper agent for Saddam Hussein? Iraq? What kind of name is that? And for those of you unfamiliar with this douche nozzle, he is the dollar store Mr. Beast. In fact, he's a combination of Mr. Beast and Logan Paul. But that's what the people want. That is what the viewer public wants now, which is why this jackass has managed to also achieve YouTube fame. But those are the times we're living in.
Pulled in right to my parking spot. And I was like, who the f is sitting here? That's my little parking only.
And the way he's wearing his hat is getting worse. What is this now?
Is this the vlog?
Yeah, I'm back.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go! Let's go!
We're trying to get to 30 million subscribers here.
Go.
Press this.
Let's go! Did you hear that? They're both saying let's go, and I just want to off myself. Listen to this.
Is this the vlog?
Yeah, I'm back.
Let's go, baby. 30 million subscribers here.
Go.
Press this.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it, guys, but I do this for you. I suffer. I suffer for your suit, so the least you could do is click like, and maybe that'll help get us through the shadow ban. I don't know, probably not, but it's worth a shot.
Best part of my day, prime energy moment. That's this moment, fucking fuck.
No fucking way.
Wow. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. He tries to shoot a promo for Prime to push on children, because this is his Prime energy drink. And as you can see in the top left corner of the screen, it says screen 18 plus because it contains caffeine. Well, what's your audience? Is your audience 18 plus? No, it's not. Your audience is not 18 plus. Your audience is definitely lower than that. We've seen his audience. I've shown you who his audience is in my previous videos. We've seen his fans clamoring around him, and they're 12 to 15, maybe 15. And it's not like if you go into a 7-Eleven and you're a 12-year-old and you grab this, they're gonna card you. When it says 18 plus, that's just a disclaimer. It's not like buying cigarettes or buying alcohol. Any kid can walk in to a 7-Eleven and grab a Prime energy drink, you know? So they just throw up this disclaimer to be like, hey, we did our part. Like 12-year-olds can even read, you know? But back to this fail. So he's trying to do this promo for his Prime energy drink in his vlog that only children watch. And Prime is such a garbage product, all right? Not just inside the can, but the can itself. The can itself. The can doesn't even open, which is probably for the best considering the type of poison that is inside the can. Look at this. Look at this.
Day, Prime energy moment. That's this moment.
No fucking way.
We can't put that in the vlog.
All right.
Ooh. Wow, wow. The quality control. The quality control over at Prime Industries. Sending out cans. Sending out cans to be used in a promo. Okay? It doesn't get more important than this. We're shooting a promo here, and we can't open the can. Amazing.
All right, we'll try that again. You know that moment when you... There we go. That Prime energy moment. Hey, check this out.
It's interesting to me that people have thought about other celebrities running for office ever since Donald Trump. Now people start to bring up, okay, why don't we run The Rock or Oprah? It's a horrible idea because they thrive on being liked. To make it in politics, you have to find those people that thrive on conflict and controversy. If I had to identify someone who I think will be very successful if they decide to run for president, I think of the Paul brothers. Okay? Incredibly controversial.
What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. I'm going to back this up. What an idiot this armchair expert is. This armchair psychologist is. Listen to him. Like the whole thing he's saying is utterly retarded.
Now people start to bring up, okay, why don't we run The Rock or Oprah? It's a horrible idea because they thrive on being liked. To make it in politics, you have to find those people that thrive on conflict and controversy.
So to win a presidential election, you have to be disliked. No, asshole. You actually have to have the majority of people like you. That's how voting works. And the majority of people hate Logan Paul. And as much as I think The Rock is a massive douche, he would do way better than Logan Paul because more people like The Rock than they like this idiot. And as much of an evil witch as Oprah is, she would get way more votes than this idiot. Why? Because women are retarded, and every last woman on earth would vote for Oprah. I guarantee she would do better than Kamala, because Oprah is actually black and not an Indian woman pretending to be black. So the whole premise this armchair psychologist here is basing his argument on is retarded. Now, yes, you can't absolutely break under controversy or being disliked. But if you're already going in being one of the most disliked figures in the media, you're not gonna get the majority of the votes.
If I had to identify someone who I think will be very successful if they decide to run for president, I think of the Paul brothers.
God, this guy's so stupid. This guy is so stupid and out of touch. They wouldn't even win the primaries. They would have no shot. No shot.
Okay. Incredibly controversial. Not only didn't mind it, but they leaned in to the controversy. They liked it.
He made an AI image.
So I think they would do well in politics.
Wow! I just got goosebumps, bro. I can't tell if it's because I'm cold and this can is cold or if that excited me, but that's sick.
I got douche bumps. I got douche bumps listening to that. And did you hear that? Oh, that's sick. If you're talking about your presidential candidacy as being sick, just please spare the public and don't do it.
I'm cold and this can is cold or if that excited me, but that's sick. It's a big podcast called How to Take Over the World.
Let's see how big this podcast is. It's a big podcast. Let's see. How to take over the world podcast. 8,000 subscribers. 8,000 subscribers. To put that in perspective, I have 94,000 subscribers, and my channel is nothing. My channel is nothing in the scheme of things. 8,000 subs. Oh, this is a really big podcast. Thinks I should be the next president. Which goes to show you, this guy will say anything. Anything that serves his agenda, right? I guarantee you, if the guy in that podcast was making fun of Logan, he'd be saying, oh, look at this loser. Ha ha, you only have 8,000 subscribers. You suck. You suck. You're just a pathetic hater. You don't get views unless you talk about me. You're pathetic. You only have 8,000 subs, loser. Right? But when the guy says, oh, Logan would be great running for president. Oh, there's this huge podcast with 8,000 subscribers. Goodness gracious, you guys. Now here's the scary part. Watch this.
I have to disagree with him though. He said I'm controversial, which I think is not true at all. I think everyone loves me.
I agree.
Thanks, Kev. Look at this. All American. You think this show title is just a catchy show title? No. We believe we're living the modern American dream. Two kids who picked up a cell phone and had access to the internet and made a whole life and career for themselves. And maybe one day we could use our skills in running the greatest country in the world. Paul 2040. Hashtag Paul 2040. That's
the scary part. And instead of just brushing it off like, haha, that was a funny take. Yeah, I could run for president. This guy is such an egomaniac, such a narcissist. It's going to get into his head that he can do it. It's going to get into his head that he can do it. Listen to this moron.
And maybe one day we could use our skills in running the greatest country in the world. Paul 2040.
Here's the thing though. Is the US the greatest country in the world? Hell yeah, it is. Would it be if these guys were president? Hell no, it wouldn't be. We would become Venezuela so fast. So fast. And this guy doesn't even know what his leanings are, right? Because when BLM was popping off, he did a BLM speech. He did a BLM speech. I've covered that in a previous video. But then when Trump wins, oh, he goes to the inauguration, right? He's just a chameleon. He has no values other than personal gain. How do I get more and more famous? How do I get more and more rich? How do I get more and more power?
Do you feel like this is kind of a waste of time? Yeah.
So let me set this up. They're about to do some press meeting on the laptop here. And the first thing Jake Paul is doing before going on camera on his laptop is try to pull those last remaining strands of hair down to cover up his baldness. Look at this.
Do you feel like this is kind of a waste of time? Yeah.
Look at that. It's right there. It's right here. He's not just, oh, let me fix my hair in general. Let me cover up. Let me cover up the massively receded forehead, right? Let me just get those strands in place.
I'm pretty sure the Wi-Fi just went out.
You've been having Wi-Fi issues.
I forgot to pay the bill. Spend it all on the jet.
Like, what kind of operation is this? His Wi-Fi has gone out. This guy's worth God knows how much money. And he doesn't even have reliable Wi-Fi. And look at his laptop stand. It's a shoebox. It's a shoebox. And did you hear what he just said? Listen to what he just bought.
I forgot to pay the bill.
Spend it all on the jet.
But the jet has Wi-Fi. The jet has Wi-Fi.
Jake Paul bought a private jet. Actually bought his own. I don't mean he rents one when he flies. He literally bought his own private jet. And what put him over into that next level of wealth? It was that Mike Tyson fight. He made 60 million, was it? Off the Mike Tyson fight, which was just, I mean, we covered that fight. I made multiple videos about it. You can go check those out if you're interested, but that's the world we're living in, man. You do a stupid fight like that and you can buy yourself a private jet.
We can't see your camera right now.
Yeah.
So frustrating. Wi-Fi.
We gotta get out of here, bro.
We're gonna switch houses. Our Wi-Fi is so bad.
5 minutes later.
How are you guys?
The fact that they did the SpongeBob transition there, 5 minutes later, is so cringe. Guys, that was played out in 2018. How are you doing that in 2025? With, how many subs does this asshole have? 23.6 million subs, and he's using the SpongeBob transition in 2025. It's unbelievable.
We're gonna switch houses. Our Wi-Fi is so bad.
5 minutes later.
How are you guys doing?
Better.
Embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. But now they're going to talk to the press on their laptop to do promotion for their reality show, Paul American. Now, Logan is going to tell us what to expect from the show. Listen to this.
What can fans expect from the first season of Paul American?
A fucking show, brother. Mad.
That he told you exactly what to expect. Take him at his word. Take him literally. If you missed that, listen again.
What can fans expect from the first season of Paul American?
A fucking show, brother.
So don't watch it. Will I watch it? Probably. I will hate watch it, only to make videos for you. If you don't have a channel that's based on making fun of these losers, I recommend you don't watch it. And hopefully there won't be a second season. Anyways, I had more stuff to talk about, but my blood sugar is dangerously low right now. So I'm gonna call it quits. Anyways, I might rag on Logan Paul a lot on this channel, but did you know he single-handedly put out the wildfires in LA? That's right. You can hear all about it in this video I made right here. Check it out.